Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Plenty of people taking selfies here. Where are we today? It's Tuesday the 20th of May. It's my last day in PAPHOS, Cyprus, the island of love, of course. I've formed some very happy memories here. It's been a very, very special trip, not least walking my daughter down the aisle and delivering her safely to the altar. Some quite emotional moments. You might have even spotted it in in part of the wedding video. But very, very special trip. I mean, I can't recommend this island, this resort, PAPHOS, highly enough. I mean, it really has been amazing. I fly home tonight. I will do a flight home, a return home video, a short one. But yeah, today is my last day, so it's goodbye PAPHOS, Cyprus. So what's the plan? What am I going to do in these few hours before I get back and get changed, ready for the journey home? I'm not going to go that way down the harbour. We've been down there many times. I'm going to go the other way. Not entirely sure what's down there. I think there's plenty of restaurants, beautiful beaches, the ocean. So we'll have a walk down there. We'll see what we can see. And then just opposite me over here is Tea for Two, a restaurant that's come highly recommended by my friends. They do a delicious prawn baguette. So I've just spoken to them. They're more than happy for me to film in there. They've got an upstairs with panoramic views of this lot. So on the way back we'll pop in there, have a bit of lunch, you can have a look, and we'll have a look at the panoramic views. It's quite busy here. So as always everybody, let's take a look. So I'm not going to go that way down towards the harbour. I'm actually going to walk this way, somewhere I've never been before. It looks pretty interesting. Obviously plenty of restaurants here, a lovely front, nicely paved, all new, all fresh. We discussed all this before. I mean, it's just amazing, but I've not walked down this way along the front, so let's continue. Let's take a look. There's some lovely little restaurants here, shaded to sit and eat and drink. And look at that, a Pizza Hut. All you can eat pizza for €8.50. Well, there you go. If you want to burn off some of those calories because you've overindulged, there's actually an outdoor gym here. Have you ever been in a gym with that view? Amazing. Someone parasailing in the distance there. My daughter actually did this a couple of days ago with her new husband and my two grandchildren, all on one chute, all seated next to each other. I'd love to do it, I'm just not brave enough. So there we are, he's going to whiz him along to him. They're high up in the air there. It does look a lot of fun. And this is what you get to see so far, just walking down here. It really is spectacular. There's all toilets and showers next to me here, all modern and clean. It's just, they thought of everything. Let's continue. And if you want to settle down here for an hour or two, enjoy the ocean, you can get yourself a sunbed, an umbrella, a towel, a safe box. There's toilets here, showers and changing rooms. And there's your prices. Seems reasonable. Nice safe area to have a paddle, a splash, maybe a swim. Some boats over there, pedalos. Let's continue. What a wonderful walk along the seafront. It really is an absolute joy. This is all new here, you can see, all very recent. You know, it's just, what a great job they've done. It just makes everything easier, more pleasant. But just, well, you could be here, walking along here where I'm walking now. And it's not impossible. I will squeeze in the costings of this trip. It's not impossible. I could probably have even got this trip a little bit cheaper, but I'm staying at quite a good hotel. But I'll let you know. I'll give you the information later. Wow, what a heaven. I mean, just listening to the ebb and flow of the waves. I mean, what's not to like? It's just lovely. A long time since I've been on a pedalo. What a lovely walk. I will stop somewhere for a drink. Let's continue. Well, you can hire a boat here. They do all of that at PAPHOS Water Sports. The land ends and the fun begins. There's a quick look at the prices. Jet skis. Jet skis are never going to be cheap. €60 for 20 minutes. Parasailing. I've just seen what my daughter probably paid €120. That's for a triple. There was 4 of them on there. But they thoroughly enjoyed it. And it is their honeymoon. And they've got the boys with them. So there you are. What a lovely location for a hotel. I should think these rooms come at a premium. simply because this is their view, literally about 10 metres away from this. Absolutely amazing. Another very well positioned hotel here. You can relax by the infinity pool bar, or you could take a sun lounger on the grass with this view. Absolutely stunning. Wow. Well, I have to say, it's another very hot day today. It's just gone midday and it's probably 34, 36, something like that. Proper sunbathing weather. I generally don't sunbathe, I just walk. Usually pick up a tan that way. Absolutely cracking. I need to get a cold drink. Have got a cold drink in my bag just in case, but I wouldn't mind an iced latte actually. My friends did mention there was an aircraft up there on his way home to Preston or Gatwick or somewhere, who knows. I figured out the flight path now. They banked left into the ocean just by my hotel. What can I see there? Food and drink, takeaway, dining. That looks like quite a nice spot actually, elevated. Might wander up there and see how the land lies. But what an absolutely beautiful day. Wow. What a lovely little restaurant with this elevated terrace out here. Absolutely lovely. It's called The Deck. Very nice, very spacious. Look at those views from the decks. And then they've got an indoor area here, the bar over there. Look at that, like a wood burner there. Absolutely lovely. Let's sit down and wait for my iced coffee. Well, my iced latte has arrived. And boy, am I looking forward to this. An iced latte with this view. I'm just watching the boats and the, not speed boats, but like jet skis. And there's the parasailing just come down. Just putting the chute in now. This is how I like to enjoy an iced latte, and this is what you get if you come out here. I'm not sure how much this one is. I think the last one was €4.50, something like that I'd expect, but that looks amazing. I like the different colours there, the coffee and the cream, and they always put a straw in it. It's just absolutely delicious. What a way to enjoy an iced coffee. So I'll see you shortly. Oh, what a way to spend my last few hours here. Oh, that is amazing. No sugar, just the smooth taste of the coffee. Absolutely wonderful. With my daughter now, Mrs. Privet, not a Miss Vaughan. She's the happiest lady in the world. She's a newly married woman, and I'm a very happy father. Daddy-o, she calls me. Fantastic. Well, I'm certainly enjoying my iced latte with this film. I'm just taking a few moments to reflect and think about the next trip. The next trip being Portugal, by the way, the Algarve, and that'll be starting on the 15th, so just over 3 weeks' time, 15th of June, down to Portugal. So keep your notification bell switched on. So Portugal, the Algarve, Albufeira will be coming up in just over 3 weeks' time, and I'm really looking forward to that trip. Never been to Portugal before. People often ask me, how much do these trips cost? How much did this trip cost? Well, let me say straight away, this trip I would regard as a luxury trip. One, because it was a longer duration. Most of my trips now are three or four nights, 4 or 5 days. This is with the channel in mind, obviously, and they're considerably cheaper, half the price of what I'm about to tell you. This trip I booked as a package deal through EasyJet. I think I did that. I don't really know why I did that. I could have booked it independently and probably saved a few quid. But let's have a look at it. So I'm staying at the Anemia, a 4-star hotel. A superb room, a really lovely hotel, certainly one of the better hotels that I've stayed at in its modernity, its facilities. Its location is superb, so close to the harbour, and here, I mean, the ocean here, I mean, it really is in a superb location, and I will come back at some point. That's a 4-star hotel, the Anemia, and breakfast was included, so, you know, ticked all the boxes there. Because I've stayed at hotels that haven't got half those facilities, but really happy with the hotel. The flights from London Gatwick to Cyprus, PAPHOS International Airport, return flights from London Gatwick, 23 kilograms of luggage, and I needed it because I have my suit, my wedding shoes, and, you know, my usual toiletries, but a few more tops, bits and pieces. So I thought, wow, you know, is 23 kilograms good enough? Well, it was more than enough. I actually weighed in at Gatwick at 17 kilograms, so more than enough for my suitcase. So that really worked out well. It often does, actually. Most of my 3-4 day trips now, I use just a backpack. I don't take a suitcase. Not taking a suitcase saves you about £100 on the trip straight away. So I say this was a much longer trip, 7 nights, 8 days, staying at a 4-star hotel. It's my daughter's wedding. I couldn't take any chances. Had to push the boat out a little bit, obviously. So this entire trip cost me £810. It was booked over a year ago, so I was able to make the payments in instalments, which makes it a little bit easier. I don't do that when I book now for my 3-night or 4-night stops, internationally or domestically. I pay at the time of booking. But this one, they gave me the privilege of paying in instalments, which certainly helped. So yeah, this was an expensive trip, £810. I never pay anything like that normally, but as I say, it's my daughter's wedding, so I wasn't going to take any chances. So there you are. I do forget sometimes to put the costings in. Corfu, I forgot to put the costings in, but I'll try and do that, just to give you an idea. Not outrageous, £810 to stay in this wonderful location, but I don't normally do that. I mean, even in January coming up, January 26th will be Tenerife. That'll probably only be a 4-night stay, and of course the costings come down drastically. So everything for me is done on a budget. It really is. Something I've got a fly on the camera. So yeah, that gives you an idea of the costings. I'm going to continue with my iced latte. And that's literally what it is for me. Goodbye, Paphos. Oh, it's so sad. Well, that was an absolutely delicious iced latte back there on that elevated position with panoramic views. I mean, what more can you ask for? The iced latte, €4.70. I'm happy to pay that. I mean, look where you are. You're going to pay a little bit more, obviously. I mean, it's outstanding. It's gobsmacking. It really is. So, do I go that way back towards the hotel? I'm too early for that, I think, to get changed ready for the journey. Or that way. I think we'll continue and see what we can see. Let's take a look. Well, he's enjoying the view too. Well, lovely little cove here, little beach, which I think I spent a couple of hours with my daughter and the boys. My son-in-law, just my daughter and the boys, that's it. And my friends came along too, and of course just opposite here, lovely hotel. Plenty of sunbathing going on here. Wow, some good views from those rooms. Well, there's a viewing platform here. Maybe we should go up and have a quick look, and you can, well, you can see what I can see. So let's take a walk up these steps and see what we can see. I know what you're thinking, Kevin's not good with heights. It's enclosed with glass panels anyway. It's nice big steps here. Right the way up to the top. It's getting a bit busy. Well, we can have a look. Let's see what we can see. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So if you come down to Paphos, you can walk along the seafront. You get these sort of panoramic views all the way along there to Paphos Harbour. And this is what you get. I like this time of year, mate, because yes, it's high season, but it's not really high season. So you can certainly get into any restaurant or bar. But there you are, that's the sort of views. There's the castle in the distance. Absolutely fantastic. Plenty of sun worshipping going on down there. Let's continue. You know, I haven't had one ice cream on this trip. Don't worry, I've had a few sweet treats in my room. A little bit more serene further along the path here. Really is lovely, lovely cool breeze coming off the Mediterranean. And all this new pathway, this has all been done in the last 7 years, I think. I mean, it's wonderful what they've done. And my daughter's hotel is just down there a little bit further. I won't be stopping in. She knows I'm flying home today. It's just wonderful. A little bit quieter down here. Just a few moments to stop, pause and reflect. Lovely breeze blowing from the ocean. And I've got a nice cold bottle of sugar-free Coke in my bag, so just going to take a few minutes. It really is lovely. It's much quieter here. Well, that was a lovely cold Coke. Not ice cold, but cold. It looks like he's off again in the distance there. Chute inflated. Maybe I'll do that one day. That'll make an interesting video. So I'm just taking a moment just to enjoy the sunshine, the breeze, and this view, and I think it's lunchtime. It's nearly 1 p.m. and oh, someone's not happy. And I think I'll wander back, have a little bunch, and I know and I know the very place. Let's take a look. So just walking back towards the harbour now, where I've been recommended by my good friends from the UK, a little sort of tea room. A tea room that's a little bit special. It's got a rooftop terrace with panoramic views, so we do like a good view. So and they do an excellent lunch. I'm thinking, I spoke to them earlier, they're more than happy for me to film in there. It looks quite nice in there actually, almost like an American diner. We'll have a look in a moment. And I'm thinking a prawn sandwich or prawn baguette. You know when you think, oh, I really fancy something. It could be tuna and sweet corn. I usually have tuna and sweet corn, but and anything with onion I like. And of course we know about garlic. But I'm thinking of prawn. I mean, many years ago, when I used to attend auctions, there was one I used to attend that had a lovely cafe next door that used to make prawn and brie baguettes. Oh my goodness, what a combination, prawn and brie. They might even do that here. I don't know how it works. You season it with a bit of salt and pepper, prawn and brie. But they certainly do prawn sandwiches here. So I'm really looking forward to that, and we can have a look at the views. Talking of views. What a lovely, typically Cypriot little taverna here, just by the ocean. Absolutely wonderful. And I found the perfect place for a bit of lunch. Hopefully a prawn baguette or sandwich. Tea for two. Let's take a look. What an absolutely lovely little restaurant. Really nice there, great views. And that's my table there. I've just ordered Diet Pepsi and ice. So let's wait for that to come along. Well, I'm absolutely made up. I found exactly what I'm looking for under their filled rolls section. Prawns with cocktail sauce, €6.75. My friend had that the other day and she said it's enormous, it's absolutely delicious. I haven't had a prawn baguette for a long time, so I think that's what I'm going to order. Just waiting for my drink. Interesting that they serve the Zero Pepsi in these black tins. I've not seen that back in the UK, but it is pretty nice. Cheers everybody. Well, lunch is ordered and I've gone for the prawn baguette. I think it comes with chips. I've been thinking about prawn baguette for all day. As I say, when I was younger, I found a place that did a prawn baguette with prawn and brie, which really works well together. This is a prawn baguette, bit of salad and chips. But I'm not overly hungry, which is good. But I'm really looking forward to this. I'll show you the food when it arrives. Well, I certainly enjoyed my iced latte earlier, but that frappuccino does look good. Well, the food's arrived, I have to say. Wow, look at that. That is a large prawn baguette. It's not actually a baguette, I think it's just a soft bun. Fresh salad, some chips. I won't be eating those, it just makes you thirsty. Some lovely looking salad, I always enjoy that. Love cucumber, tomato and onion. Look at that, that really does look good. So I'll settle down, give it a try and tell you what I think. Well, I have to say that is absolutely delicious. Fresh, crisp salad, just how I like it. Delicious onion, cucumber and tomato, so fresh, so cold. And this bad boy. Sorry, quite a busy little road here. Absolutely delicious, lots of prawns. Let me show you. Lots of prawns. Wow. Nice bit of Thousand Island dressing. Absolutely delicious. I shall continue. Well, I've managed the first half. Have a look at that. Loaded with prawns. Absolutely delicious. So, quite a messy roll to it, and absolutely delicious. Nice fresh plump prawns. Lovely sauce on there. Really nice. So I'll continue with this. I'll come back to you. Absolutely delicious. More than enough for a bit of lunch. I think the drink and the prawn baguette, I think that comes to about 12 euros or something like that, maybe a bit less. But that concludes the farewell PAPHOS video. The next video to follow will be travel home day video, which obviously is, for me, is later this evening. And those two videos I will edit and upload tomorrow, Wednesday the 21st. So they'll be on the channel Wednesday, probably late afternoon, early evening. So once again, everybody, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoy watching my videos, please remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for when I upload new videos. Excuse me, this pushes the video out to other people who might be interested in coming to PAPHOS in Cyprus and enjoying these glorious surroundings and wonderful food. It really is. And also helps my channel grow. Many thanks, everybody. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.